think Sean Strickland said something like that. He was like, these are European Jews. He's like, I think he was calling them Dutchmen or something like that. I forgot where they like migrated to where they Israel right now, but they're literally like from Europe, like European Jews. And somebody said that too when Kyrie Irving was going through that whole thing. I think when they find him, because he was talking about the 12 lost tribes, and then he was literally just talking about like history. He didn't really didn't even say anything. I think he was just saying he watched a documentary about the 12 lost tribes, and then they was like saying like that's why you call them Jewish. They're like kind of Jewish, or they're kind of Jewish or Jew or whatever. I don't know though. I don't know. I do know, but I don't know.
There's actually a group of people out there that have a view against Jewish people as like very negative, and that's understandable. At the same time, not all Jewish people are like that. But
Yeah, facts. Yep.
Jewish people naturally have a characteristic of being able to manipulate people and also make a lot of money socially.
Yeah.
And they also have some of the smartest people in the world.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So we have to understand that too.
Yeah. Fact. That's what I was gonna say. Like my mom's sister married a Jewish guy. They had kids. So I actually got like first cousins that's like Jewish. But they really classify themselves as like Christians. But yeah.
A lot of times Christians are also somewhat rich too, because like Christians make a lot of money, but at the same time, there's a lot of very poor Christians.
Yeah. Facts, 100%. Yeah, I guess it's like poor and like because believe it or not, like I think they say like Jewish people receive the most welfare out of any ethnicity in the world. Like even in Manhattan right now, like there's like millions of people. I looked that up. I had looked that stat up like a couple of months ago. I'm like, how many Jewish people are on welfare? Then they receive the highest welfare. Like they're the beneficiaries of welfare out of any other religion. Because a lot of people think black people are, but I'm like, that's crazy. Black people do receive welfare, but yeah.
There's probably, in my opinion, a lot more black people on welfare than there are Jewish people.
Like the actual scenario, I think I took a screenshot on my phone too of it too. I got the stats of it too. It was like there was like I think like 1 million more Jewish people in Manhattan or in New York City than because there's a high population of Jewish people in New York City. But if you go to like a different state where the Jewish population like the Jewish population is like more lower in like numbers, it's gonna be like, but in New York City, there's more Jewish people on welfare than black. I think it was like 1 million more. Mm-hmm. There's like more white people on welfare too than blacks. Like in the whole America is like there's more white people on welfare than blacks because they say like there's only 13% of black people in the whole population. So it's always going to be more like the numbers going to like the raw numbers is always going to be higher.
I would like to play as well. Be quiet, Mark.
Okay, I will say this too. Down south, first of all, we don't have a lot of Jewish people.
Yeah, facts. Depending on which country you're going to. Like Russia, I was telling some Russian dude, I'm like, yo, I would like to visit Russia, but I was kind of capping. I just wanted to see what he was going to say. Then I'm like, I ain't going to no fucking Russia. But I was like, you just wanted to see what he was going to say. Then he was like, don't go. He's like, do not go. I was like, yeah, I would never go. I'm like, I just wanted to see what you was going to say. Word. I'm like, yeah, that's a super communist country.
Straight up.
Yeah, dictatorship type shit.
And all that stuff, they don't mean shit.
Yeah, bro. And they like strict too. Yeah, they super strict still. Even that's like an Orthodox Christian country too. Even Putin, like he don't allow. I think like even regarding like gay people, he's still like super strict on that. Like, yeah, not gonna do. That's how it should be over here. Like on that topic, but like on like America is kind of lenient on a lot of stuff. We're getting a little more strict though.
Yeah.
We're getting a little bit more strict, little by little, depending on what like.
So the thing
thing.
is, Russia is a very conservative country.
Yeah.
Whereas the United States is seen by the world as a very much more liberal country. They can kind of do what they want. They have their own rights. They do all kinds of crazy shit.
Right.
It's weird. There's a lot of crime.
Yeah.
There's a lot of very good areas.
Yeah.
And so the world sees America as like a very liberal country. Like if you think about North Korea, that's one of the most totalitarianistic dictatorships.
100%.
If you think about Russia, Russia's kind of a dictatorship.
Yeah, they are definitely.
And then the United Kingdom is more like a straight up monarchy. They also have freedoms and stuff, but the United States is seen as like very liberal. So I want to make that clear.
Yeah, that's 100% right there. 100%. Okay, that's what everybody want to come here because they're like, oh, they're liberal, they're progressive, like not even really. Yeah, they super progressive, I guess. Like, yeah, but even like the UK is getting crazy too. They're getting crazy. Like they're literally becoming an Islam country, like a Muslim country. I think the common name in the UK is Muhammad. The common name today is Muhammad. They tons of Muslims over there now. You ever heard of Tommy Robinson? That's the guy that was locked up because he was saying like, oh, there's like they basically like the UK is like literally becoming like super Muslim. You can't even really speak against them. It's almost like the Jewish people, like you can't really speak against it. And then they arrested him just because he was saying that kind of stuff. And he just got out this year. Yeah, some guy named PBD, Patrick Bet-David. He just flew over there to go interview him. Yeah, they locked him up just for talking. Yeah, but the UK is getting crazy too.
Are you recording?
Yeah. I've been live for like 7 minutes now. But no, but that was a good little comment right there though. I didn't want to like go a lot and then like, yo, we live, or this and that. You just go right in, into it. Word, bro. You know, we live. Yeah, do our mind. What you smoking?
Weed.
Boom, my guy. My kind of smoke. Where have you seen people smoke cigarettes, bro? Outside, be like, word, be trying to hold my breath, walk by. That cigarette smoke is harsh, bro. And what's so crazy, I used to smoke cigarettes a long time ago now, though. When I was like in high school and all that, I've been stopped now. I can't even take the smell of a cigarette now.
Honestly, bro, if you're smoking in public and shit, that's just too much, man.
Yeah.
They're like, God damn.
Right?
Get a cigarette out.
That's gonna give me a headache now if I smell it long enough.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
But
But
crazy, 'cause I used to smoke all the time.
yeah, I used to smoke tons of cigarettes, bro. Tons of cigarettes, Lucy's and all that. But now, like, yeah, I definitely can't take that. Menthol. Yo, that's literally like word. Then I was smoking so many cigarettes. Like, say if I didn't have none, and you see somebody with like a cool, or like I don't know, a Marlboro. Yeah, totally different, bro. That's crazy. Black people love menthol cigarette. That's weird. That's weird, bro. It's like the Henny of cigarettes. It's the Henny of cigarettes. See how black people just drink Hennessy, and then like Newports is like a black. I think Sean Strickland even did that. I think it was on his birthday. His black friend gave him a do-rag, pack of Newport cigarettes, and Hennessy. He was like, "You're black now." And then he's like, "Can I say the nigga word?" Oh man.
Like if you're real, it's like fuck it. If I'm real with something, it is what it is. Man.
Yeah.
Give me a goddamn do-rag.
Right.
Back in Newport, I'll smoke it.
Right. Yo, but cigarettes, bro, I cannot.
No, what I'm saying, like Obviously, it's like, first of all, Newport is actually a good cigarette, but
Right?
also, what do you think I smoke? Because I was trying to watch
Probably a Marlboro. Probably like a Marlboro. I don't know which pack because they got the red joint. And they got different colors, but they got probably a Marlboro. I don't see you as a cool, like cools. I don't really see those. Probably a Marlboro.
Well, what kind of Marlboro?
Probably the red pack or the yellow one.
They got red, green, blue.
Yeah, I thought they had a yellow one too. I'm probably bugging. Word. Probably I would say the red one. Regular joint. That's like the original one. Yeah, Marlboro. That's like a white person cigarette, like Marlboros. I used to work in a 7-Eleven too, so I used to like, I'm like, yo, which one? I was like, I don't know which one. There's so many different cigarettes out there.
No, but here's the thing. It's like a Marlboro Red, which is what I used to smoke.
Yeah.
They're called Cowboy Killers.
Yeah, Cowboy Killer, yeah. That was like, I think that was a commercial. Like, they had a cowboy on their commercial. I think the Cools had a fucking Camel. Oh, no. That's Camel cigarettes.
Camels are good.
I smoked the Marlboro though. I smoked the Marlboro, like, cause like, say when you see somebody in the street, that's crazy too. People used to take cigarettes from strangers in the street, but nowadays they probably laced with fentanyl. They probably fucking tamper with fentanyl type shit.
Hey, fuck all that.
Right?
It's crazy, man.
Right?
Like we can't trust anybody.
Right? Yeah, like that's why even when I was like still smoking bud, I smoke here and there though, but I would never buy weed off the street anymore. Never. Especially in New York. I would never. That's why I go to licensed dispensaries, and the bud tastes way better, organic. You can look up which dispensary is providing which distributor, like the people that actually growing the bud. You can look them up. Like, yeah, it's way more safe to go to and a bud is fire. You see people like, oh, I don't like dispensary bud. I'm like, I love it. It's clean.
Yeah, I have them.
Yeah. That's the best kind, yo. Yeah, even like, boom. Yeah. I kind of like the pre-rolls now. I used to always cop like the eighths, quarters, ounce, half ounce, all that kind of. Bro, I like the pre-rolls now. Yeah, perfect. You cannot go wrong. Yeah, even tastes better, like clean. You could taste like the taste of it, the terpenes and all that. And then you see people in the street coughing. Then you hear like a burner, like the guy that grows weed. He say those people are coughing because it's not properly flushed. Like that weed they smoking is not flushed. So they're coughing off chemicals. But then when you smoke dispensary bud, you might cough just because like it's hitting hard, but like typically you're not gonna. It's gonna be nice and smooth. Cause I took a year off, like blowing down bud. Then like when I first started, I was coughing. I had virgin lungs again. Word. But now I like the edibles too, bro. I'm off an edible too right now. I only have 5 grams though.
That's nice.
I was keeping it nice and calm. You want to go nice and slow on the edibles. Because if you go too crazy, you got to ride it out. Bro.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, I used to take edibles and play fucking 2K.
Oh, yo.
And I used to binge on 2K and take like 200 milligrams.
Word, 2K? What up, 2K, like basketball or the football?
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, 2K. I haven't played 2K in mad long.
I did like fucking 2 years ago. I used to binge on this shit, bro.
Word. I used to binge off the Grand Theft Auto. Everybody gonna be binging though when Part 6 come out.
So I did Red Dead Redemption 2 because I'm like more
Red Dead Redemption, boom. That's classic.
But I never played online. I only played like story mode.
Fact, bro. Yo, you been watching the NBA Finals?
Yeah, I have.
Yo, I think they played today. I'm not sure though. Did they play?
Played.
I know I seen the last game, but I'm not. I was like, do they play today? But I was too busy watching boxing and the UFC.
No, they played Monday.
Yeah. The Pacers going stupid. I'm like, they broke my heart when they beat my Knicks. They nice though. They nice, yo. And Halliburton, he's the new Reggie Miller, yo. He's clutch.
It's kind of upsetting. Here's the thing. You have two young teams going at each other in the finals, and it's like, who's gonna come out on top?
Yeah, young teams. Yeah.
If it's Halliburton, if it's SGA, it don't matter, bro. You got to take charge somehow.
Yo, like their whole team is not a lot of. Even when I seen the commercial, a lot of energy. Everybody running. Like they got, yeah. They tough. They tough to beat, yo, and they clutch. No matter if you up by 20, you winning the whole game. They always come back in that last couple of minutes, yo. Crazy.
It's crazy because I think Thunder is more tough. I think Thunder has more clutch than Pacers.
Yeah, and then they just beat the last game, yo. The first game and the second game 2, yo. I mean, game 3. Yeah, game 1, game 3, they came back clutch, the Pacers, yo. And I'm rooting for the Thunder too. I'm like, fuck. Halliburton, yo. Game 1, he came back. Boom. He's the new Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller used to be super clutch.
Yeah, you're right.
On the same team too. Word, but they beat my yo.
Reggie Miller was a different breed, bro. Halliburton's a little bit soft.
Yeah, he's soft and he run. I don't like the way he played, but he good though. Like he is running. His dribble's not that good, but he can make that 3-pointer, yo.
Hey, straight up, I don't like the way Eagle World plays.
Yeah.
Either team and how they play. Really, I don't. And they're in the finals. It's like this is the only 2 teams left, but
yeah,
I like how certain teams play. Like these motherfuckers are just young teams going at it. Bro.
Mm-hmm. Super young, yo.
Yeah.
And then next year there's even gonna be some new guy. I forgot who that guy is. He was on the Olympic team. Young dude. I think he was still in high school or college. And he was on the Olympic team. Some white guy. He's mad good. He was giving them work. He was giving LeBron, everybody work. I forgot his name though. I think he got drafted this year. Matter of fact. Yeah, I think he got drafted this year. I forgot his name, yo. I think it might start with an L. It might start with an L. Yeah, he supposed to be like a super prospect. NBA prospect. Yo, this should have been a little podcast, yo.
Yeah, I can talk all day long about a certain subject.
Word. You are making me wish I copped some brews.
What's that?
You are making me wish I copped some brews today.
Oh, yeah. I got a wall.
Yo, what the hell, bro?
Yeah, that's right. I got a big ass head.
Yeah, Cooper Flag. That's his name, bro. Cooper Flag.
Oh, Cooper Flag, yeah.
Yeah, he's nice, bro. He's nice. I think that's him. Yeah, yep, that's him. He's nice, bro.
He's smooth.
Yeah. Cooper Flag. I think he got drafted. Yeah, he was a senior in high school and he was on an Olympic team. That's crazy. You already know he went back to high school, like, well, this nigga probably had all the hoes. Like, I went to the Olympics, bro. I went to the Olympics, bros.
He might be focused on his basketball.
Facts. Like, because if you made it to the Olympic team, you got to be like, yeah, ESPN just posted him yesterday.
I mean, he could be getting all the hoes.
Okay, he has went to Duke. He has went to college, I guess. He ain't get drafted yet. That's smart though. Like, I would have went to college too. I think that's what I was saying. Like a lot when I be debating people about Jordan and LeBron, I was like, I think if LeBron would have went, he's already like boom, his like legacy is already cemented or whatever, I guess. But I'm like, if he would have went to college, I think he would have had the fundamentals to where I think it would have helped him win more championships. Like I think. Because like that college do give players like the fundamentals. They get a different kind of training, even though he got NBA training and top tier training. But I think that would have took him to the next level. Even though he's LeBron, he's already to the next level. He's LeBron. But I think that would have like gave him a different kind of like tools.
Here's the thing. In 2004, 2005, they implemented a rule where you have to have at least 1 year college experience.
Yeah, I remember when they made that. Yeah.
Mine was one of the last ones.
The last one, yep.
Yeah. And so we have to understand that. And but only 1 year in college, though.
Yeah.
You could join the NBA, the Cooper Flag.
Yeah, like he probably had to. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know what's kind of crazy? You want to know what's kind of crazy? You want to know who's really the last person be the last person to come from high school? LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball. He didn't really go to college. He didn't go to college, but he went to like an organization that his dad made. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like. And then Lonzo went to college. Lonzo Ball went to college. LeAngelo.
LaMelo was in college.
I don't. Yeah. LaMelo's like.
LaMelo's aggressive.
Well, I like LaMelo, yo. He's cool. My son too cool.
He chills, man. Straight up, he'll fucking like cross you up in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Tall too. He the tallest one out of the brothers. Ain't got handles. Could dunk. Could shoot. Yeah. Look, yeah, he's the tallest one, yeah. And the dad even said that. They asked him like a while before he's still like mad short. And then like there's like which son is gonna be the best? He's like, I think LaMelo. Because he's used to playing against his two older brothers that's bigger than him. And then and then 1 year he just went into a tree, yo. Grew into a tree. Yeah, he's the tallest one now.
Yeah.
I thought
so he's also the best one.
Yeah, I would say he's the best one, yo. I would say so. I think what messed up Lonzo, he got injured, yo. I forgot what he injured.
So smooth with it, but
yeah.
He's not nearly aggressive.
Yeah, he's not aggressive like that.
The reason why he succeeds is because he's aggressive.
Yeah, facts, yo.
He's got great ball handle.
Yeah, got the swag. Yeah. My son got the swag too, yo. Yeah, I was like he the famous one too. Out of all his brothers. Like, yeah, yo. My son is nice. He's probably gonna get better too.
I think so.
Yeah.
Who's
You say you want to get into a debate. I don't know. Who's better? LeBron or Jordan? Which one? Which one are you on?
Jordan.
Yeah, facts. Sure. I guess we're not even gonna get into a debate yet. Jordan's better. Yeah, I'll say so, yo. Yeah, even then. I just seen a still picture of LeBron dunking. I'm like, why has he got his legs like? Even when Jordan dunked, he had that swag in the air, like it's crazy. It's crazy. No comparison, yo.
Well, first of all, Jordan if I ain't mistaken, Jordan's been more efficient in his career. And He's also he went to the final 6 times and won 6 times.
Yeah, like, and then even like
That's
that's why I always hold against LeBron. He never, because when he was in high school, he entered the dunk contest, but it's like something changed when he went to the NBA. It's like he didn't want to lose or something. I don't know, like he didn't want to lose, like having all that.
LeBron had all that social media presence.
Yeah.
Because that's what the internet age.
Yeah, facts, 100%.
So he knew he probably had good lawyers, good attorney people, good people to advise him, and he was like,
he did it perfect. Yeah,
and you guys are gonna advise me. LeBron knew what the fuck he was doing.
Nah, facts.
First of all, also LeBron is one of the greats. Absolutely, he's literally at least top 3 in the whole NBA tree, bro.
Yeah, you put him up there, top 3.
Top 3, bro.
Oh man, I wouldn't even say top 3.
He's probably third, bro.
I would say he's in the top 10. I would say, like in that category, because the only thing they could say about LeBron is he has the most points. He had the most points.
By far.
And I would say based on, because I'm saying like
playoff.
I remember when like Kobe. I remember when Kobe and Allen Iverson, right? Even a little bit of Jordan too. I remember when they was playing, they was considered ball hogs. It was considered ball hogs, and then they was forced to play team ball. Even especially Allen Iverson, they was forced to play team ball, and then it was frowned upon if a person was ball hogging. But nowadays, these people points are just going up because they like ball hogging is cool again, and then making mad 3-pointers is cool right now. It seemed like LaMelo. I would say LaMelo and Curry kind of started that. LaMelo started it, making it cool for high school players and college players. Even Caitlin Clark shooting from deep now. Like they shooting from deep now. They made shooting far away cool and ball hogging cool again.
Please let me say that LaMelo had nothing to do with this. It was pretty much all Stephen Curry.
No, I would say so. But in high school, because it was like playing like I remember Chino Hill when all the Ball brothers was on Chino Hill. LaMelo was pointing down in like the middle of the court in the half court, and he was shooting far. And then that started kids in high school and college. But for NBA's, like of course Curry made it popular in the NBA.
Curry was already doing that whenever LaMelo Ball did that in high school, bro.
I think that's what made LaMelo do it because he seen Curry doing it, and then that gave him like the battery.
I'm saying LaMelo did not start any of that shit, bro.
He made it cool though. He kind of added to it though. He kind of added like to his like highlight because if you see all of his highlights, it's like shooting from far away. But of course, like even that's like saying like Allen Iverson didn't start the crossover, but he kind of made it popular. Like, but I would say it's almost something like that. Like now everybody doing crossovers, but not really. I don't know. That's a weird topic right there. Yeah, but like when Allen Iverson was doing it, and then even like the break, Allen, I just crushed you like AI or something like that. But I remember dribbling like ball handles. Yo, was you even like hip to the N1 scene with the documentary Street Ball N1?
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah, hot sauce and all that. That's when like the ball handle was crazy. Like.
Remember OG Durant with the orange jersey?
Yeah.
He was doing nothing but the threes, bro. He was like, everybody was going, yeah.
Yeah, all that. That was a scene too, bro, back then. That was a nice little scene. Rucker Park. I remember everybody wanted to go to Rucker Park. Yeah, Rucker Park was popular in New York. It's like a famous area for street ball. You got the brews, I got the salsa water, bro. You make me want to go to the store and go cop a brew, bro. But it's too late now.
Sure.
Yo, you wanna know what's nice too, bro? what tastes pretty good, bro. But I wouldn't put it up there with the best brews. Blue Moon, yo. You ever had a Blue Moon?
Yeah, I've had it with orange and a glass.
Yeah, that's a tasty beer right there, bro. It's tasty, yo. But I can't always drink it because I do want to taste of a regular brew. That's like a little, like, yeah. If you out, give me a nice little Blue Moon. Word.
Yeah.
Right? They always put an orange in the shit. Word, bro. Yeah, but yeah, LeBron. Damn, you put him up there top 10, bro. I would even put.
I go top 3, man. Why not?
I would put.
Who you got second?
Because I would say, okay, let me ask you, who's number 2?
For me, number 2 is LeBron.
I thought you said 3.
I said top 3.
Yeah. So I bet if he's top 3, and then you got him 2.
I got him 2.
Who's your 3?
Kobe.
Oh man, I would fit Jordan. Kobe. I'm like, how did LeBron even cut Kobe? I'm like,
LeBron
and then, and you want to know why I got Kobe over LeBron? Because when they played, LeBron couldn't even score on Kobe. You want me to show you the high? I remember I seen that, and then Kobe was like, not today. You're not going to score on me. He kept running down the court, blocking LeBron. He was a little boy in him, bro. He was little, and this is like Kobe when he was already had injuries.
Kobe's got way better defense than LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
Kobe is a goat in defense.
And that's why I got him over. Cause I'm like, if he couldn't beat him on one-on-one when he was playing, when he was like guarding each other, how can he be over Kobe if when they played, it's almost like a person knocking me out and then a person rate me over them.
I'll tell you. First of all, LeBron has, and it's crazy the story, but it's the truth. LeBron truly has GOAT mentality.
I'll say that.
And
Straight up
mentality. He's got coach on court. Bro, they call him fucking the coach.
Yeah, he got the will to win. He got the will, he's super competitive.
Motherfucker knows how to win though.
Yeah, but
4 finals out of 10. I mean, that's tough, bro. He went to the finals 9 times in a row.
I was about to say that.
9 times.
I was about to say that. And
Cavaliers.
And I was just about to say that. Why I wouldn't put LeBron over them either, because both of these dudes was loyal to the program, like loyal to the team. And I remember a couple years ago, when I was living in Jersey, everybody wrote off LeBron for even deciding he's like, I want to take my career to Miami. Everybody on these sporting networks was trashing him like, oh, he's never going to be in the talks for number 1, this and that. He's not the GOAT and this and that. He switched teams. And then when he did it again, he switched teams back to Cavaliers. Oh, I want to go back and play in my hometown. He was basically chasing good teams. I remember everybody was talking about that on ESPN, all these sporting networks. He was like, he lost even the topic of even being the GOAT because he kept switching to the best teams. But LeBron and Kobe, when their teams got whacked, they stayed on the team. No, because I'm saying like this, right? Because when Jordan first came to the league, he didn't win right away. He stayed with the team and they built a team. Same thing with Kobe.
Remember,
he didn't.
1988 was one of Jordan's best years.
Right.
He never won.
No, but I'm saying that wasn't his best years because the later years want to be in his best years. But I'm saying.
Absolutely.
And
best team year.
And that was my point earlier. He was ball hogging around that time. Coming straight out of college. He was ball hogging around. He was just trying to get numbers. He basically wasn't trying to be a bust. He wasn't trying to be a bust back then. And then that's when he learned how to play team ball. And then once he learned how to play team ball, it was a wrap. And then same thing with Kobe. He didn't win like coming straight out of high school. He had to learn. And then he didn't. That's my point too. Right now, Jordan didn't win right away. He stayed with the team and built the team. Same thing like Kobe. He didn't win straight away or right away. They built the team, and then like boom, he was a wrap. And LeBron needed who was it? Yeah, LeBron needed. And then LeBron needed somebody that Kobe played with. He needed Shaq. He needed one of the evil duels.
I was about to say that. Please let me speak. I think truly Kobe actually, first of all, he came in the league in 1996.
Yeah.
It wasn't long after, bro.
Yeah.
Shaq got traded to the, and then all of a sudden he started winning championships with Shaq, bro.
Shaq's a monster.
We have to understand that. So Kobe wasn't the main picture of the whole thing.
Shaq
really was.
I would say
all of a sudden Kobe. Hold on. Kobe had his comeback. He went from 2009 to 2010, 2008 even. Lost in 2008.
Repeat.
2009, 2010. He was the MVP of the finals both times, and he fucking won their team to a championship. And it was like, bro, this motherfucker's like serious. It was like that's what established Kobe's straight up
yeah.
Kobe is.
Repeat.
It was like he was doing that in 2006, bro. He was showing out in 2006 by himself.
Long career too.
If I ain't mistaken, I think he's 3-time MVP or something like that.
Who Kobe?
By the way.
Yeah.
I'm just
he had a long career too, bro. He had a long career too. Over 20 years, I think.
Years. You're right. 19 years actually.
I remember he was talking to Floyd, and then they was like, yeah, Floyd been a pro like over 20 years. And then I remember I think he was saying like something like I think 20 years or almost 20 years. It was something like that. But like he played for a long time. R.I.P. Yo. That's the GOAT.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
Word.
For sure. He's definitely one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan, Ron, he's up there with fucking all
And
these
he-
motherfuckers.
and he-
You talking about Will Chamberlain?
Yeah, and he mimicked Jordan to a T. He like mimicked him like to a T. Like same movements and all that. He probably
It's crazy. So what's interesting about Kobe is that he actually has a much lesser field goal percentage than Michael Jordan, which makes me say I can't do it. Like he's obviously not on his level. He's not on Jordan's level, but he is one of the best in terms of just like winning championships, bro.
Mamba mentality.
Mamba mentality.
Word, yo.
Fourth quarter, that's Mamba, baby.
Yo, yeah, bro. He was clutch too, yo. That's why I'm just saying, like, because I had seen that clip, I'm like, yo, he couldn't, like, LeBron couldn't even score on, how tall is LeBron?
LeBron is about 6'9".
6'9", yeah, and Kobe's like, what, 6'6"? 6'5", something like that? And he was blocking the bigger man. Kobe, not like that not that Kobe's super small, but and LeBron is explosive. He's been explosive since high school. And then he was blocking LeBron. Yeah, LeBron is explosive. I would say that. He's explosive. I think he's on steroids, bro. I think he's on steroids. I always thought that, yo. I always thought that. Cause I wonder what's the testing. You think Steph Curry's on steroids? Would you say steroids or TRT?
That's the same thing.
Well, testosterone versus like anabolic steroids, like what probably Barry Bonds was on. Barry Bonds was probably on anabolic steroid from Victor Conte. You ever heard of Victor Conte?
No.
He was the guy supplying steroids to the Olympic teams, like, and then he's a biochemist, and then he was making it untraceable. He got caught, and he went to baseball. He got banned from baseball and like Olympic sports, but they allow him in boxing. They allow him in boxing, and he runs his own testing organization.
What I'm saying,
He runs his own testing.
what I'm saying is that these basketball players, especially the superstars, are on some kind of steroids, but maybe they're on like very light.
Right, like a Lance Armstrong kind of stuff. Yeah. I wonder what's the testing.
But they don't get drug tested because they want these people to compete.
I was about to say that. Yeah, I wonder like what's the testing protocol. I always wondered that. I'm like, yo, like, cause. But you wanna know what I'll say? Like, some players are probably not on any, because it seemed like when you're on steroids, like you don't get injured like that. It seemed like it kind of like. You probably could eventually, but it seemed like it builds like.
LeBron's on steroids.
I think so, like, cause he never seriously had like a serious. But then I could probably contribute to. I think they say he spent like $1 million just on like his training, and so he was smart though. Just like you said earlier, he is smart. I would say that he is smart, yo.
Smart as hell.
Yeah, I would.
He's one of the best basketball players of all time.
Because what other players spending $1 million just on recovery, training, and yeah, he's smart, yo.
Maybe Steph Curry might be doing that too.
I think Conor McGregor said that. He's like, yo, I got to start doing what LeBron's doing, like spending $1 million and like just getting better. That is smart though, because like if you got the money, I would probably be doing the same thing. If I had $1 million, I'd be spending it on my body.
Yeah. Same. But I do want to say that I truly believe that Steph Curry actually might be doing the same thing, bro. I truly believe that Steph Curry is one of those players, those generational players that you'll never see in a lifetime.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, for me, Steph Curry is my top 10 without a doubt.
Yeah, 100 million percent. 100 million percent. Whew. Nasty with it.
I'm just saying. Kobe's OG, bro. Kobe's OG. I'll take Kobe just because of his mentality.
Yeah.
He's one of the best, in my opinion, the best mentalities of all time.
Yeah, 100%, yo. Yeah, just like you said too, like Curry, it almost seemed like, and then a lot of people think his videos are edited just because he could be shooting from other side of the court, and then he just make it like, that's crazy, yo. Me and my son were just trying to do what he did, like throw it like that, where he just throw it. I'm like, yo, how do you even shoot like that? Like, word.
I mean, look what he's doing in games, man. Like actual games.
Super clutch. I think he's probably the most clutch, probably in NBA history. Maybe.
I wouldn't say clutch.
Like not clutch, but like make mad 3-pointers, like just back to back.
Mad 3-pointers.
Yeah. I would say what's the name is probably more clutch than him. Clay. The Splash Brothers. Splash Brothers.
He's not more clutch than that, but bro, he's crazy.
They both like 3-pointer contests, like like they both got like those championships, yo. They're competing against each other. That's how good they are.
Yeah, exactly. They both have 4 championships together.
That's crazy.
They won in 2022 as well, which is recent.
Yeah, I was kind of tight when he got traded, yo.
Man, it kind of fucked shit up with the Warriors.
Yeah, that's where they went. They just downhill. Not downhill, not like they trash, but like yeah, that was a perfect combo, yo.
Man, it was. Dude, they're gonna talk about that to the day they die. Obviously,
right?
That's a great combo. Deadly. But they had Dude, Steph Curry had literally double MVPs back to back, 15 and 16. He got unanimous at 15. Unanimous, first ever unanimous MVP ever in the history.
Yeah.
He got, and that was when Klay Thompson was with him, and they fucking won championships like 3 out of 4, dude. And Cleveland Cavaliers came back in that 2016 season and fucked them up. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, that's amazing for the Warriors. That's amazing for Curry. All that.
Yeah. I think this is what I was talking about.
Those last 3 minutes. All right. Oh, in the All-Star game?
Yeah. And then he came back again. Like, get that shit out of here, bro. He was like, you can't score on me. And then LeBron didn't want to even look at him. Even though it was an all-star game, though, it was like an all-star game, but I guess that's where you really get to go hard. It's like a street ball. That would have been tough, though, yo.
Yeah, look at that. Kobe was like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna play defense.
Yeah. Right? And then that's why I like this. Yeah, that's why I like this thing now. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's like this this YouTuber. He was like popular with going to different parks. Devontae Friga. It's like a big like basketball channel. Now he's getting like former NBA players to play one-on-one against each other. And then they can win like up to like $50,000 or something like that. Yeah, like or like 100,000. They basically just put money on the line. They play one-on-one, then they put it on pay-per-view. You could buy it on pay-per-view, but then you can see it later on YouTube. Yeah, bro, it's fire. And then they say like a lot of these NBA players talking about playing against each other. So that would have been cool to watch like a LeBron and a Kobe play, or like I don't know, these different NBA players. Because like a lot of people just always wish they could see a one-on-one. But now you can probably see it.
Let me just say, do you completely disagree with my top 3?
I can see why people would put LeBron up there. Just based on points though, but like when you look at the accolades of Jordan, like scoring championship, like defense,
dominant.
like defense, scoring, like dunk contest, just like different like accolades. He has more accolades than LeBron, but LeBron, I guess, like he's gonna rely on that. He got the most points, but I think it's from ball hogging. Like, but even when it came down to clutch in the championship,
who's your top 3?
I would say. Because my top 3 is kind of weird. Like, I would put just based on how I like just based on like, I like Jordan, number 1.
All right.
Jordan, number 1. Kobe, number 2. And then I would even put, I like the way he played too. Like, and then aggressive, and he could. And he could probably score on anybody. No, but he could probably score on anybody. This is what I think. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving. And Kyrie Irving helped LeBron win a championship. Based on this. Okay, wait. Matter of fact, I switch it. Shaq, number 3. Shaq is who's scoring on Shaq? Shaq was probably the most dominant. Shaq is probably the most dominant player in NBA history.
Shaq number 8, bro. Shaq is number 8.
And he scored on Jordan when they played a little like messing around. He shot from far away when he scored on Jordan twice. But look, right. Look. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
Right.
Shaq.
Right.
I switched Kyrie Irving to number 4. I remember even based off in that when they both played on Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron and Kyrie, and it was clutch. They had to make these last 2 baskets. LeBron missed.
I would put Magic Johnson over Kyrie Irving.
I would say right. No, but I would say this right. I remember when they was playing and they needed 2 baskets to win the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron missed. He choked. He missed. Kyrie Irving came back and made the 3-pointer. Then they won. They won based on Kyrie. And then I think the following year he got traded. I think it was because of what's the name? No, I think one of the teammates said, I think they fucked LeBron moms or something like that. Remember that?
No.
One of the teammates was saying, yeah, they smashed LeBron mom. I remember something like that. And they were saying that's what. I'm still alive. It never even closed.
Nice.
Boom. 51 minutes.
How many people are watching?
Yo, it's not too many people. Yo, it was like 10. Then it was like 15. Then it was 20. And probably because I just had it closed out. And it was some people writing. It was like, hey guys, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Bro, if you got like 20 people in there, that's fucking.
Right, because I be seeing some top people with like probably 50 or 100,000. When they go live, it's probably like 15, 20. Because I think people like attention span is super like fast. Like they don't like, and they out of there. They don't like something, out of there. But sometimes it be some people stuck in here for like hours. Yeah, it be some people stuck in here for hours and they writing. I think I wound up talking to somebody about exercising and dieting. Then I was looking stuff up here. Word. Sometimes I find like a Muslim that he want to start debating. I'm like crazy. Like some people, I don't know. Me, all kind of people.
What is your Christianity?
Right? Yeah, that's what they always like. They sort of like that. Do you know about the Quran or Muhammad? They be wilding, bro. Right? No. Super arrogant too, yo. Almost like super arrogant. Yeah. I be hitting them with their own book right back, like. Yeah, I hit them with their own. They don't even really really read their book. Oh, Christianity is the most tampered religion ever. There's multiple Bibles. I'm like, wait. Do you know there's 36 different Qurans out there? Like the same people that read the Quran in North Africa is different from your Quran, and the people that live in Algeria different from your book. Like the Dawa, the Hafs edition, the what's the other one? The Hafs edition, and the it starts with a Q. I forgot though, off the top of my head. But then I got a playlist. I got a playlist like people that read Arabic reading the Quran to them, saying you're supposed to follow the people that came before you, which is the Christians and the Jewish people. That's what it said in their own book. Muhammad's wife destroyed most of the Quran. It says it in their own book. Muhammad was illiterate. It says it in their own book. He needed people to read stuff to him and write stuff down. Like he didn't write his people that he told. And then and then Muhammad's wife like literally destroyed it. They call it sanitized it. He forgot what he was like because he said people told stuff to him and then he repeated it back to the people that was writing the Quran. And then they said he forgot most of the stuff that he was supposed to put in the Quran. He forgot. He said you could lie in the Quran. There's 3 exceptions where you could lie. Like if you could lie to save your life. I don't know. It's weird. Like they don't even know their own book. Muhammad married a 6-year-old. That's crazy. I'm like, it's crazy, bro. And I read their own book to them because they start off crazy. Like, oh, do you know the Bible is tampered with? I'm like, then even you got Muslim scholars saying that. Oh, first they say the same person, Sheikh, some type of Sheikh, some Muslim scholar. I forgot some weird Arabic name. And then he said the Quran, no letter or word differs from any other Quran. Then the same guy in a different video saying, oh, people in North Africa, Algeria, or in Europe somewhere, letters differ from words, and letters differ from the Quran. So one time he's saying, oh, there's no word ever like this different from a different Quran. Then he says, oh, there are words and letters differ from a different Quran. So I'm like, that's crazy. So their book is tampered with too. Through the translation.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, through translation. Then they say there's multiple Bibles.
The Bible is.
Yeah, they say that too. Like, oh, the Bible is so many different Bibles. I'm like, no, it is not. Then I'll be like, which Bible is different from a different Bible? Then they say, oh, then they start naming stuff. Right, and then they start naming stuff.
Oh, King James is the only one that's the best. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, like they start naming different books. I'm like, that's not different book. That's different translations. That's different translations, not different books. And they say, oh, the council or something. I'm like, that's not a book. That's a council. Like, and then like, yeah, they start naming stuff. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, bro. But I was like, it's crazy. All kind of debates on here. Facts. Well, I think I'm.
How about all that's religious seems to be very conceited in their stuff.
Hey, wait up. My bad, bro. Yeah, say it again. My bad.
I was saying, how about the take that all that's religious tends to be narcissistic and conceited?
I would say, I can see where you're coming from, but I guess it all depends who's basically like saying it and repeating it. Because I'm gonna say this, like, there's always radical everything. Like, just like they say, like Christopher Columbus was Christian, and then he came somewhere and conquered it or whatever. And then there's always gonna be radical anything. I guess I could see like, say if you heard people repeating like stuff that, say like a Christian, right? If they're repeating it in an arrogant, narcissist kind of way, that's how you're gonna take it. But you can have a different Christian who's gonna be nice and calm, explain everything like very detailed, and not be arrogant and like narcissistic. So it all depends where you're hearing it from. It's like this, right? I compare it to this. Like, say you see some black people, they say cops are bad, but in general, cops are good. And then, and it all depends what kind of cop you run into. You can run into a bad cop, and then you're gonna have a view of cops are bad and cops are this and that. Then you can have some cop be a great cop, follows the Constitution. Then the person's gonna be like, "Oh, cops are good. Cops are good." It all based on who you run into. I say it all based on who you run into. Then that's how you're gonna think. Like if you run into something bad, you're gonna probably think that thing is bad. But if you run into something good, you're gonna think that there's like some people say America's bad, it's horrible, this and that. But then you got some people saying, yo, America's the best place you could ever be. So it all depends like what you're seeing, kind of. What kind of outlook you have. That's how I would say. Because I think like some Christians, like that's what a lot of people say too. Like, oh, I don't go to church because Christians make you feel bad or this and that. They do stuff for you. But then, like my mom's a pastor, right? And then a lot of people that meet her say, oh, your mom is the best, this and that. She don't like talk in an arrogant kind of way. And then she always adds on to say, I used to do what you was doing. Like, then she said, like, oh, like if you're not saved right now, it's like, oh, God's gonna get you, God's gonna bring you on in, this and that. But some people would be like, you gotta change right now, brother. You gotta change right now. Word. So it all depends, bro. It all depends, I'll say. Oh, I don't go to church because they guys gonna ask you for money. My mom says the same thing. Some churches just ask you for money, and then she's a person that give you money, or if you don't have a house, if you can't take care of your kids, you're gonna find a place to keep your kid. Like, oh, don't abort your kid, this and that. Like, oh, we could work something, or yeah, she had cancer, or like, oh, I'm gonna beat that cancer. Oh, like not like oh, I'm gonna die. Like this and that. Like where the people in the hospital like, yo, you got a lot of faith, this and that. Where now she don't have it anymore. Word. Uh-huh. Word. That's kind of crazy. So I think it all depends. Like I can see. That's what I always say. Like I can see where you're coming from. Like Christians are like not. Oh, not you didn't say Christian. A lot of religious people are arrogant. Just like I said, like a lot of like I would say Muslims, but in general, all Muslims are not like arrogant. Because I live around. Literally, I'm surrounded by Muslim people. The whole neighborhood is like literally like Bangladesh, and then right probably in a few minutes. Like this loud speaker goes on, and then literally the whole neighborhood can hear it. Like some Muslim prayer joint. It happens you can hear it from like it's like a big giant speaker, like word. It goes off all the time. Like I think they're supposed to pray like 3 to 6 times. They're supposed to pray like mad time a day. Yeah, like something like that. Word 5 times. Yeah, but so I think that's when that thing goes off, it's like their prayer time. Uh-huh. So I'm surrounded. So I would say for the most part.
In America, people like usually do it 3 times.
Huh?
In America, a lot of Muslims only do it 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it all depends. Like word, like I would say like all of them are not, but a lot of people are like, yeah, it all depends who you run to. Especially the women, super nice, like the Muslim women. But some of these dudes are like, yo, a lot of times when I walk by, a lot of them, say if I'm about to walk by, right? They spit on the floor. Like they know you about to walk through there, so it's like they want to spit on. It's like almost disrespectful. Like a lot of them, it's not like, oh, you probably exaggerated. Nah, bro. Then when you look it up, like a lot of them do that because they said it's like a sign of disrespect. Like they spit, boom. They do it, bro. I'd be like, yo, how do you do this? Like, and some of the women be like, oh, hi, this and that. And then a lot of these dudes be like, with a mean face. See how they say some women have like the permanent bitch face? That's what they be having. Word though. I don't know. Word, bro. And you see like even like Sean Strickland, he was saying John Jones. You ever heard John? Yeah, like, yo, the GOAT, bro. Facts. And then Sean Strickland hates John. He's like, oh, John Jones relies on his Christian, like he acts religious when he needs to act religious and this and that. And then, because I guess he was saying like, oh, John Jones did some crazy stuff back in the days. And he was like, oh, he always falls back on it, like, oh, he can do whatever and then fall back. I'm like, that's what religion, like Christians being about, like God forgive you mad time. So it don't matter like what you did. And then he was asking his Christian friend, he's like, that's what it's basically all about. Like if you did something bad, and you're bad your whole life. It all depends what you're doing too, like. But there's like he was killing people all the time, and then oh sorry. I think that's even in the book too. Like you can't ask God for forgiveness and then go right out and then boom do it again, like right, like and keep doing it over and over and over. But like but some people like would do something like crazy, ask for forgiveness, and then not do it for like just and say you do something like long time from now, like. But now when he's purposely doing something over and over and over. Yeah, but that's what he's saying about John Jones. He's like, oh, he's a piece of shit, this and that, and da-da-da-da. Sean Strickland crazy, yo. Sean Strickland is crazy. But I like Sean Strickland, yo. Especially when those YouTubers go to his gym talking crazy. He fucking almost killed him, yo. Yeah. That's why I like him, yo. Yeah, entertainment, man. Entertainment, man. Facts. Yeah, Sean Strickland, crazy. Word, bro. That's like all I watch in UFC. I gotta go to one. The women one? It all depends who's fighting. I just think some women fighting today. I was like, it's not that.